Welcome back to another episode of Trade by Numbers. I hope y'all been following along this week and making a lot of money. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name's Josiah and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living. And I come on here every day, give you my take on the stock market, a few picks that I'm looking to trade throughout the day, and then I come back on here in the afternoon. We talk about the plays that I set up and we see what kind of profit margins we made on them. Now, if that sounds like something you're interested in, if you want to learn how to make money and use this money printing machine that we know of as the stock market and crypto market, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, hit that like button. Help get these videos out to others because there is more than enough to go around, I promise you. This is about getting people out of financial slavery and into financial freedom. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's get into the market. This is exactly what I was calling for yesterday. I said that to be careful getting into the market, that I thought we was getting up there around resistance. I was looking for the market to pull back. Here we are. We've already got the S&P down 1% in the pre-market. Oh, my allergies are killing me today. Got a little drainage going on. Sorry about that. But so we've already got the S&P really tumbling down. Just about all of my watch list in the red, 1 to 5%. So I would definitely expect a downturn in the market today. Now, does that mean that the market can't get better right at open? It'd be very possible, but especially with the market being closed Monday. Now keep that in mind. If you're out there buying, anything you're holding, you're going to have to hold till Tuesday. Markets will be closed on Monday. So keep that in mind while you're out there trading today. But I think that we're going to see a sell-off today. And I'm not talking about just a little bit of a retracement. I think that the market had already priced in the news we had, the data from the CPI. I think that was already priced in. I think people are just running this market up, and we've kind of hit that plateau, or where the market's frothy, as a lot of people say. And I think that we're looking at a retracement. I don't think we're looking at a continuation here. I think we're looking at a retracement, and that's what I've been betting on. Now, we bought some SQQQ yesterday. Again, if you're new to the channel, that's an ETF that you buy if you're expecting that the NASDAQ's going to drop. That's kind of like buying puts on the market, only you're buying into a stock or buying into an ETF. A little bit safer there, but it is triple leverage. So for every percent that the NASDAQ falls, the SQQQ is going to gain roughly 3%. So there's a lot of money to be made on these. We bought that yesterday in the after hours for $46.77. If you don't have a platform where you're trading in the pre-market and after hours, check my links below the video. Get yourself the Webull app. Be able to trade in the pre-market and the after hours. As a trader, as a retail trader, that's where so much of the money is made. If you're missing out on pre-markets and after hours, you're missing out on probably 80% of the money that you could make as a trader. So definitely be sure and get that. Go down through here, just take a look at some things. We haven't been buying Coinbase. In fact, I told you I was looking for Coinbase to pull back. Coinbase has popped up, but we're a little over 3% down in the pre-market. We got crypto. Bitcoin's actually still a little bit up on the day. The rest of crypto is starting to take a dive now. So I'm going to just stick with what I've been saying for the last couple of days, and that is that I believe this market's going to pull back. I've positioned myself for that. Now, how far back could it pull? Well, to start with, we're going to go back up here. I've got the SPY pulled up. Now, this is the ETF for the S&P 500, and there's serious resistance right there at the $400 level. Now, on the way down, we'll pull up the daily chart. On the way back down, we've got a little resistance at about 394 and then down at 390. Now, I would definitely expect us to retrace to that 390. Once we break through the 390, looking at my Fibonacci lines here, we've got a 386 and then a 380. And that's kind of the next target that I'm actually looking for. Now we've got these little resistances in between, but at this point I would be looking for the S&P over maybe the course of next week falling back down around that $380 mark, which would be about 3,800 on the actual S&P 500. So that is what I'm going to be watching for. We're going to see if everything plays out. As I said yesterday, we need to get confirmation of it. Just because it's down in the pre-market does not mean that it's going to stay that way. But if we get a close and get that close below, say, 390 today, then I'm going to take that as confirmation that it looks like we are going to trend down that way. If we get an open on Tuesday and we can hold down there, then I'm absolutely looking for the market to continue selling off. Because from where we're at, we could get a very easy 10% sell-off in the markets without that being really an overcorrection. We've got a lot of things coming up. First of the year, we've got earnings coming out, and how bad earnings are is going to really tell the tale. If these companies start coming out, quarter four, the companies beat on earnings a lot better than a lot of people was thinking they were going to do in a lot of cases. Some of them fell flat, but overall we had a lot of industries that did very well in earnings. Earnings is not expected to be so well in quarter one. If they start beating that, then we could see the markets do very well. However, if they start falling short of it, then I would be expecting the market to fall. I know it can be confusing out there, especially when people have always just told you got to just buy the stock and hold it. But if you learn how to trade, this is actually the best time that you could possibly get into the market, because all this volatility, all this uncertainty, this is where you make money. This is where you can make generational wealth in a very short period of time by simply being able to play that volatility. Doesn't mean that it's risky, but you do need to have someone to follow. You do need to have a mentor, or you do need to put a lot of time into acquiring the knowledge yourself. I always say, why acquire the knowledge yourself if you can follow a blueprint that's already been laid out? I was the same way. I started following other people's blueprints. Shortens that time frame up significantly. So if you want to get more in depth with that, and you want to check out my crypto portfolio or my stock portfolio, become a part of the family over there. I opened that up right after the first of the year. I'm not going to be able to keep it open much longer, but for now there's still room for people to come over there and start learning how to invest. We're going to be trading throughout the entire course of 2023, and if you want to come over there, become part of a group and get paid to do so, you're going to want to check that out. Links also in the description below. It'll be at tradebynumbers.org. Takes you over there, gets you introduced to some videos that'll show you what we're doing, and you can make up your mind if it works for you. So that's what I got for you today. Be safe out there. I hope you're making a lot of money in the market. Hopefully you bought into that SQQQ yesterday with me. And other than that, catch me this afternoon. We'll go over the numbers. We'll go over our ROI for the week, which is going to be pretty good. So we'll go over our ROI for the week. You're not going to want to miss that. I come on here. Keep in mind, everything that I'm telling you, I'm showing you exactly what I'm doing. That's why I do these weekly wrap-ups, so that you can see what we did throughout the week, so you can see if that's something that you would like to do yourself. Till next time, be blessed, and remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.